Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So it's happening, it's looking like it's happening. XRP moving up fairly quickly, especially compared to the rest of the crypto market, guys. I happen to see this from Nick, Crypto Crusader, here on Twitter. Almost 3 million XRP trading in the last 60 seconds. That is pretty darn crazy, and I gotta say, it has increased, guys. This is just a snapshot from yesterday when XRP was trading in and around 63.5 cents. We've got another one here from Yassine Mobarak. Okay, there's something going on with XRP. It's unusual that it keeps going up while the rest of the major crypto assets are going down. Is it though, Yassine? Is it really? I don't know. I find that this generally happens at this stage in the bull cycle. After we have seen most crypto assets increase significantly over the last year, XRP happens to be last and fast, and we're starting to see that now. XRP over the last 24 hours is up 3.53%. And you guys can see here, even after those declines over the last 7 days, XRP is up 2.92%. So pretty much nailing it, knocking out the top 10, maybe even the top 20. No, not Bitcoin Cash, but most cryptocurrency assets within the top 20. And by and large, a lot of other crypto assets too. You can see the majority of these crypto assets are in red, and by significant amounts as well. Okay, so this is the 7-day column, and you guys can see, a lot of these cryptocurrencies are down. Lots of them are even down double digits. And even in the last 24 hours, a lot of these are down single digits. So altcoin market not really reflecting what is going on with XRP. Here, let's bring up the total 3 real quickly. And you guys can see total 3 over the last several days. Okay, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. The total 3, so that is the entire crypto market, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. That has been fairly bearish with a lot of volatility. You guys can see those long wicks, long tails on many of these candlesticks. Only today are we seeing that, the market is starting to try to find some steam and try to make its way back up. You compare that to the XRP chart over the last 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's painting a very, very different picture. Say for the first day here, we have seen bullish momentum over the last 4 days, last 2 days in particular, including today. We've seen a lot of activity where buyers are outnumbering sellers, and we're seeing the price continue to rise. So as of the time of this recording, right at this moment in time, an XRP is going for roughly 65 cents. So we have now broken up past 65 cents. We are eyeing some key levels of resistance now. It's looking as though we are, looking like we're trying to get back up above that 74, 75 cent price level. That is a very, very crucial resistance level to get up above. If we can now start building support on that, I think that would be, a step in the right direction. Let's take a look at the rest of the crypto market in terms of statistics. So over the last, a couple days ago, we were seeing crypto sentiment in the greed category. So 62, 63, that has actually decreased to 60. So that also kind of gives us a better insight on where XRP is compared to the rest of the crypto market. It is deviating quite a bit. Crypto market is also down to 2.38 trillion. Volume is also down 18.6%. So painting an inverse picture of what is happening with the one cryptocurrency that that we all hold, XRP. Dominance for Bitcoin, that is also come down a little bit, 54.8%. So Bitcoin is leading the rest of the crypto charge. However, XRP, a bit of an anomaly. Some may suggest a decoupling. I still think it's too early to make that claim 100%. Let's take a look at Bitcoin right now, guys. You can see Bitcoin also just kind of following that negative trajectory, moving downward. And, I have a feeling that the inverse is true too. If we do see Bitcoin start picking up and the rest of the altcoin markets start to pick up as well, we could see XRP, we could see the money start to flow out of XRP and back into some other of these altcoins. So don't be surprised if that happens. But right now, we're seeing some excellent action. Bitcoin down to $66,000 per coin, albeit we have seen quite a positive July for Bitcoin, so I'm not too upset about that. So what else should we be paying attention to? Of course, there's the XRP to BTC chart too that I think we should be paying attention to. Of course, those levels have risen as well. If we're not seeing Bitcoin going up and we're seeing XRP going up, obviously the dominance is shifting there. So now you can see, guys, we were firmly in this yellow zone here that I drew on the chart several months ago now, and we are actually now just starting to pop out of that major zone here that XRP was retracing in from back in 2020 and 2021. So now it's just a matter of when are we going to see that extreme exuberance for XRP when we do see the candlesticks move up pretty much vertically. So that hasn't happened yet, and I don't think that's going to happen for a while. I still do think we could see one of those things where, you know, XRP does pop, come back down in this zone. I still think we're too early on in the cycle to see a complete vertical move from here. But let's wait. Let's see where we get into 2025 and see what happens at that point. The other thing Dr. Magic here is saying, XRP is the more primed coin right now. XRP dominance and XRP to BTC are at levels it always preceded violent moves to the upside. The 2021 move may seem small, but it's at a 10x. That being said, you all know my conviction is that we are in a 2017 style blow off top for XRP. So Dr. Magic is of the opinion that if we do see, when we do see that activity, we are going to see the same kind of thing that we saw from back in 2017. Okay, so that blow off top style, guys, that could get us really high in terms of price. Even if we just kind of do this, get a sense of where that would take us here. I'm going to throw that on the weekly, and I think I line that up pretty well. Throw a Fibonacci on there. And as you guys can see, some of these levels are just blowing past the Fibonacci. So getting up past that $14 mark and getting us up to highs close to $140 per coin. Now, just the other day, I did a video regarding some other price modeling and other price predictions. By the way, guys, by no means are these price predictions me saying, yes, XRP is definitely going to this price. It's just, you know, looking at different factors and, you know, based on what plays out, what could happen if, you know, these things tend to play out, you know, if we do see the real world utility moving into 2025, that's going to be a major factor, I think. For more information on what I'm doing, you can find all that at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. And if you are available today and you are a Patreon subscriber, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A session for the Patreon subscribers. I'm going to be posting the link about 5 minutes before it goes live. So at about 1:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is happening today. If you guys are watching that video on the day that I'm releasing it, it's not just the live streams though. I'm going to be really getting into detail on where I'm going to be selling a portion of my XRP. Again, these price targets, these are possible scenarios, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at macro market activity. I'm looking at sociopolitical factors. I'm looking at what Bitcoin is doing. I'm looking at historical price charts, and I'm going to be making decisions based on all that. I'm going to be detailing it over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for those of you guys interested in following my trading journey this time around. So here's another tweet too from Dr. Magic. Many of you are asking for my target on XRP. And so he's even saying the answer depends, okay? If I am right and alts lead the next leg up, it will be the nail in the coffin for its 2017 again, and I will be looking for two tops. So he's looking at the 2020, 2021 bull runs, and you know, assuming if we do see something similar to what we saw last cycle, then he's saying, okay, no more to 2017. Now we're going to look at 2020 to 2021. And, you know, guys, it's going to look different just based on many different factors because we do have the Bitcoin inflows from institutional money coming into the ETF. So that has really kind of changed the game up this time around. And we can't just, how am I going to put it? We can't just, I guess, stubbornly think, okay, it's going to be like this because of that, or be like that because of something else. We have to kind of be a little flexible in our thinking and really kind of pay attention to so many different factors. And again, this is why I decided to create the Patreon, because I don't want to say something and then, you know, somebody hold me to it and say, yeah, but in a video you did on this day, you said this and it didn't do this. And it's like, guys, this is a process. We're just trying to work through it. And the Patreon, guys, I created it because I wanted it to be more about the detailed approach and a thoughtful approach. And it's more of a forum where we can ask questions and we can, you know, discuss things. Again, this is why I have the live Q&A, for example. But anyway, he is saying here, the second one will be determined by the first one. My point is it's too soon to speak about the final target. We need more data for that, and I will update you guys when it's time. For the impatient of you, my best guess is we will see a double-digit XRP, and that will be around $26.50, and then that will be tagged. So he's got his own approach here. Again, we have to see how XRP reacts. We do have to, still see what Bitcoin does after, this unprecedented accumulation zone. Remember, guys, after the halving, Bitcoin did just kind of meander, take its time. This is Bitcoin on the weekly. Let me throw it back on the daily. Generally speaking, it did not take this long for Bitcoin, or has not taken this long in the past for Bitcoin to come out of reaccumulation. It has now been 154 days since the beginning. I guess even if we just take it from the top, it's been 139 days. So, generally post-halving, what we have seen is, Bitcoin just kind of, move in this way for about 60 to 90 days and then shoot up. But it has been 139 days. So again, already this market is looking very different than in previous times. So to Dr. Magic's point, and I guess I can highlight this again, I'm going to be letting my Patreon subscribers know what my targets are when the time comes. We can look at some other factors like whales withdrawing copious amounts of XRP. 2 times they withdrew 22.8 roughly million XRP from the world's biggest cryptocurrency trading platform in terms of daily volume, okay? And that is Binance. This one courtesy of Michael Branch here. Whale Alert Blockchain Sleuth, which monitors large cryptocurrency transactions and shares the details of them on the X platform, has reported 2 massive XRP transfers, and those transfers look to be almost identical, 22.8 million XRP each, equating to about 13.5 million US dollars. That was transferred from Binance to an unknown wallet. 2 anonymous whales have withdrawn 22.8 XRP each from the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume. This totals to about 27.1 million US dollars. This could be a sign of crypto whales resuming their XRP buying spree that has somewhat become less active recently. However, additional data shared by XRP-focused explorer BitHomp shows that both wallets to which the millions of XRP were transferred are related to Binance. So they are transferring from Binance to Binance. Therefore, these staggering XRP movements have proved to be fund reshuffling undertaken by Binance. So that, I guess they're coming to the conclusion that it is in fact just a reshuffling, possibly getting ready for maybe a bit of a sell order, maybe looking to take some profits off the table once the time is right. Again, I get it. If you've, cost average down under, let's say 20 cents, then, taking profits at 75 or 80 cents might be part of your strategy. I don't know. Me personally, I'm waiting for the uptick. I'm waiting for that massive move, but to each their own. John Dean has noted again that Gary Gensler should resign immediately. He says here, I was forced to sue the SEC and file a motion to intervene in order to protect retail investors. In that case, I argued Gensler and the SEC were violating 76 years of established case law. In other words, the claims were not supported by law. In return, the SEC attacked me personally and misled the court. The judge, a lifelong Democrat appointed by President Obama, ultimately agreed with me and my 75,000 clients. Now, after causing billions of dollars in damages to retail investors, Gensler's SEC is backing off some of its absurd claims. So it took them this long. Gensler, at the direction of Elizabeth Warren, lied under oath on more than one occasion. As Brad Garlinghouse points out, if the rules were so clear as stated by Gensler, why are his lawyers backing off those very clear rules? And so he's just bringing up Brad Garlinghouse's tweet from yesterday, more evidence of SEC hypocrisy. Chair Gary Gensler testifies that the rules are clear, yet the SEC can't figure them out and applies them haphazardly, festering more industry confusion. A political agenda and or bad faith litigation tactics, definitely not what a faithful allegiance to the law is. And so he was just retweeting out what Cointelegraph tweeted out on, yesterday, July the 30th. The SEC has retracted its request for the court to classify tokens like Solana, Cardano, and some others as securities in the lawsuit against Binance, which I did report on the other day. So, I think this is also going to translate to this positive crypto rally in the United States, because we have to remember too, the US, a big crypto trading country. A lot of the volume that we tend to see in the in the total market, when we do see everything ripping and roaring, happens to come from the United States. So the clear rules of the road, I don't think, is going to necessarily influence investors that have been here for a while. However, the institutional money that's going to be coming in, that could be coming in droves if we do finally get some clearer rules. And, this is all steps in the right direction. If, Gary Gensler and the SEC is stepping back, walking back some of the things that they said over the last few years. So I thought that was pertinent. Wanted to thank John Deaton and Brad Garlinghouse for pointing that out. And even senators are taking a bit of a breath. Just wanted to play you guys this clip, courtesy of XRP Drops here on Twitter. Listen to this.
Politics as we take a look at today's top stories. Senator Debbie Stabenow, the Democratic senator from Michigan who chairs the Senate Agriculture Committee, has reportedly scrubbed plans to push forward crypto regulation. According to Politico, the senator had been pushing for a Wednesday vote on a bill that would lay out the CFTC's jurisdiction over crypto. But that vote has now been put on hold after signs that the top Republican on the Agriculture Committee, Arkansas Republican Senator John Boozman, wasn't convinced to take it on this week. Yesterday, Senator Boozman issued a statement on proposed cryptocurrency legislation, saying he doesn't believe an arbitrary deadline is the way to achieve a proper outcome. He also said he is committed to a bill, quote, we can all proudly support. Now, we reached out to Senator Stabenow's office about the reported delay, but haven't heard back yet. However, she did put out a statement on Monday saying there was still time to pass a bill this year, but it needed a Republican senator to, quote, step up in order to accomplish that goal.
So it sounds like they're putting the brakes on, at least temporarily. Senator Debbie Stabenow, the Democratic senator who chairs the Senate Agricultural Committee, has reportedly scrubbed plans to push forward crypto regs. And the senator has been pushing for a Wednesday vote. This was supposed to happen, I guess, today, but that has been put on hold. Of course, I mean, I can only imagine there's probably a lot of infighting, considering, now it's become an issue that is going to dominate the polls come November, or at least well, maybe not dominate, but one of those issues that is going to definitely play a more important role than it had once played in the past. And I mean, seeing XRP moving the way it is interesting. This coming from Crypto Insight UK, funding has just turned negative for XRP, a spike in open interest. So we are seeing a spike in open interest here, a spike in spot purchasing as well. A suggestion, the move has come from people buying spot, and the open interest increase is people going short. Meaning if we break this range, we may see a short squeeze. So a bit of a differing opinion here from Crypto Insight UK. I don't know though, guys, because the number of wallets holding 10,000 XRP or more has also skyrocketed. So, if you go to the rich list, we can see where we stack up when it comes to holding XRP. Actually, let me bring up the rich list real quick here. So here is the rich list, and these numbers get updated every few minutes, I think. Ledger date as of this update here is today's date, July the 31st, 2024 at 2:15 UTC time. And you guys can see over here, these numbers change. So depending on how much XRP you hold, these numbers will change. But, that said, if there are 10,000 plus more wallets, that is going to change the statistics amid positive predictions for the price of the XRP token in the next few months. The cryptocurrency market's largest traders seem to be doing their part in helping its recovery, as we've seen a huge surge to 10,000 more XRP brand new wallets, okay? Indeed, the number of wallets holding 10,000 XRP or more has skyrocketed in the past 5 weeks, reaching a number of 279,400 such addresses, which also marks a 6-month high, guys. So this is the most active XRP addresses we've seen in the last 6 months. Think about that for a second. XRP Ledger has been growing in sharks and whales, and its price has gained on Bitcoin in the process. I also have the sentiment tweet up here. So if we have 2,389 more 10K plus wallets, so these are wallets holding 10,000 XRP or more, coin wallets on the XRP ledger in just 5 weeks, and we can see how that number has surged. So it is translating. It looks as though the XRP, wallet accumulation has been translating into, higher prices. It's not just people shuffling, their XRP over from one wallet to another. So more people are buying. That's a positive thing. Sentiment also says here, 279.4 thousand such shark and whale addresses existed on the ledger, returning to the 6-month high. The correlation between these wallets and XRP's market value has been undeniable throughout 2024. So I do believe 2024 is, I think the tail end of 2024 is when we're going to start to see that XRP activity, similar to what we saw at the end of 2020, right? When we saw back in, starting in November of 2020, the price move up like this. Of course, we did see that downturn based on the lawsuit, but I don't think we're going to see that again because, that was a black swan event. I think we are going to continue. I think we could, dip a bit, continue to move up, dip a bit more, continue to move up throughout 2025. And I don't know if this is going to be correlated with the rest of the crypto market or not. We haven't seen it thus far. Of course, XRP has just been kind of doing its own thing. So what is next, guys, for XRP? This one coming from DJ Peter Vass, an expert, identifies a specific timeline for XRP to break out of the 7-year pennant resistant pattern. Of course, you've seen the triangle drawn on that chart a million times probably by now. Michael XBT proclaimed that XRP was on the verge of breaking out from the giant 7-year downward trend. And what he's saying here, guys, James asked the question, give us a date. No one ever gets this right. Be the first one in crypto history to do it. And Crypto Michael is saying August. Now, the important thing about that, I know it's already July the 31st. He said this back on July the 26th. So several days ago now, about a week ago, he had already said that this is going to happen in August. And the 26th, if you guys can see here, was this day here. Okay, so just to kind of give you guys some context, it was before the most recent breakout, but after this breakout that we saw throughout July. So it sounds as though we are right on track. August looking to be that time where we're going to eventually see XRP begin another leg up, guys, and perhaps reach some significant resistance levels. Another one from Crypto Insight UK, XRP, we only need to be right one time. I hope this push continues for another day and a half. Because look at this, on all three charts, guys, on the daily, we have broken out past the triangular wedge. On the weekly, we have also broken out, if I punch in there, you guys can see we've also broken out past that triangular wedge. And also on the monthly candlestick chart, we have just barely poked through the triangular wedge. So new all-time high incoming. The charting guy here posting this. For those saying TA doesn't work on XRP, let me remind you, 1 hour before the judge ruled that XRP was not a security in the Ripple SEC case, I said it was about to rip. Then it proceeded to gain 100% in a day. So he said this based on the technical analysis and the technical analysis alone. This was, again, before the judge came out last July, and made her verdict on the XRP security matter. He did say at this point in time that it was going to rip. Sure enough, it did, just based on this. I even predicted that it would top at 75 cents to about $1.20 and come back down to anywhere between the 40s and 60 cent range when everyone said a new all-time high was coming. Check out the trend if you want. Now, what's my prediction? He is saying a new all-time high this year. So XRP going above all-time high in 2024. When he's saying I was hoping summer, so he's saying now a revised estimation, September 22nd or earlier. Before the end of summer, guys, could we see XRP reach new heights? It's already breaking through on 3 different time frames, breaking through the 7-year triangular wedge. It is already on a path for success, and that's not even considering if we do see real-world utility start to formulate by the end of 2024. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.